guests today are from Design and Promote, Amy Brownfield, the project manager, and Amber Tripp, creative director. Thanks for being here today, ladies. We're happy to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Wonderful. So tell us first, either one of you, tell us a little bit about Design and Promote and your roles there.
Well, I'm Amy, and I am the project manager at Design and Promote. So I'm more or less the liaison between our clients and then our design department.
Wonderful.
So from the beginning to the end, I'm kind of the partner with the client, making sure that we're able to create them exactly what they're wanting.
Wonderful. And Amber?
I'm the creative director slash lead web designer slash lead web developer. I kind of have my hands in everything there. I do all of the magic with the websites from start to finish.
That's
Meet
great.
with the clients, design the website, program the website.
That's great. Okay, so can you talk about what companies or industries do you typically create websites for?
Well, a wide variety of different industries and companies. I mean, if you're a business out there today, you need a website.
Right.
And so whether it be a local company, a national corporation, we work with a lot of different B2C, B2B companies, pretty much you name it, and we've done it. And it's really, really exciting and fun to be able to work with different industries because you learn more about each of them. But there are some standards that we obviously stick to just for all web design. But it's good to know more about the industry and be specific about strategy.
Yeah, that's great, and how important it is. Amber, can you talk about some of the important elements of an effective website? What are some key things you...
First and foremost, I mean, that's your online face. The online face of your business is your website. So I think most importantly, it has to look professional. You have to look the role that you are. But above that, kind of on the even keel as far as importance is when somebody lands on your website, they have to know who you are, what you do within seconds. Otherwise, they're out of there.
Right.
And they have to have a next move, a clear call to action. You know, what do you want them to do when they land on your website? Do you want them to contact you? Do you want them to download information? It has to be right there. And I see a lot of these big website firms, they make these beautiful websites, but there's no next move. So it's not effective. It's got to be effective, clear, cohesive.
Right.
And built for the client, not for the company.
Wonderful, wonderful. What is involved then, Amy, if you could speak to sort of the process when a company comes to you and says, help me build, what are the steps sort of start to finish, or the key steps?
Well, generally we're going to meet with them, talk to them about what they're looking for, you know, what they don't like about their current site or if it's a brand new site, and learn more about their company and their business and exactly what they want to showcase. From there, we're going to create a proposal based on the page count, the functionality of the site, and we submit that to them. And if they sign on, we begin with an official design and strategy meeting to talk about likes and dislikes. We create concepts, go back and forth on revisions. Once the concept's approved, we do full development, and once it's finalized, the site's developed responsively, we'll go through quality assurance and testing to make sure it runs smoothly, and we'll submit the link, the demo link, to our clients so they can review the site, and then once it's approved, we're going to launch it on their domain and have some training with the client to teach them how to update their site and use it effectively.
That's wonderful. I mean, so that whole process then, time-wise, I mean, I'm sure it varies by industry, but how long does that take? I mean,
it completely varies on kind of client feedback, but it can be anywhere from, you know, a month and a half to 4 months. It just really depends. Some people really are in a rush, so we're going to make sure that we're going to try and do things a little bit quicker, but always want to make sure that it's smooth and done right and effectively.
Right, that's great. So Amber, can you speak to how your websites are uniquely different, or what sets your designs and your functionality, I guess, apart from your competition?
Well, we're not out of the box. We're not inside the box, I should say.
Right, yeah.
We sit down, we get to know the client. We get to know them, what they like about other websites, what they like about their company, what makes their company strong, and we work with you. And a lot of clients will come to us and they have ideas. And we care. Like we're not going to put something together that we don't feel confident about. So just because you have all of this stuff that you want to put on your website doesn't mean that it's the right path. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to tell you what I think is a good idea, what's not a good idea. We might even argue a little bit.
That's
but
okay.
You're going to get that professional, clean, perfect result. And we're going to keep working with you until you're happy. Plus ongoing support. I mean, we have clients We have one client, we've done 4 websites for them over the years, just, as times
Right.
change, trends change. We retain our clients very well, and we keep working with you, and we support you, and you have questions, we're there for you at all times.
That's great.
And I think a main thing is making sure that there's a goal for each page. And we want to create a site that people are proud of, that the client is proud of, but also that is effective. So it's
Yeah.
really marrying those two together. And it's,
Yeah, that's great. So what are some common misconceptions about your industry or about website design that maybe people think of or?
Well, I think first, probably the biggest misconception is just because we've built you a website, you're going to be number 1 in Google. We
right.
get a lot of calls after. We're an SEO firm and a design firm, and we'll do the on-page in development. But a lot of times, people will call, well, why am I not being found for Lawyer Chicago? Well, that takes a lot of
Search
work,
engine. Yes, yeah.
We can only get you so far just on the web design. So
Right.
an SEO campaign is kind of essential if you want to be found. That's one misconception. Another misconception is,
Good point.
throwing as much as you can on that homepage as far as, our, certifications and partnerships and credentials and things like that, all crammed into one space. A lot of
Right.
clients want to do that. I think that that's a big misconception.
Okay.
Get them through the
Lead
door.
people in.
Lead
Yeah,
people in.
right.
Put those in, the spots they need to be, but not all at once.
Right.
You got to give them a path to that.
Those are very good points. So how can, and either one of you, how can a company best prepare for creating their new website? What suggestions would you give them?
Well, number one, I would always recommend to look out there at other websites in your industry and see what you like, what you don't like. Everyone has kind of a personal look and feel that they feel comfortable with, and they really it's visually appealing to them. So we want to find out what you like. And then also start thinking about the copy that you're going to write. What are you going to put on your site? What's going to make people know that you're different or that you stand out amongst the competitor? You want to make sure that you're thinking about those things. What pages do you want on your site? And just to really understand more about web designs. The more you look at them,
Right.
the more you're going to really see and understand what you want.
Wonderful. So do your homework.
Exactly.
Do your homework and then
Right.
come see you
Exactly,
design
yeah.
and promote. So thank you, Amy and Amber. Thanks for joining me today on Inside the Chamber. We'll be right back.